Haha, check it out. Okay, I found those diamonds in that pyramid in episode 1. But for the nice. Do we have a full block of 8 for the achievement here? This is dang it. Oh, come on. At least 6? No? Only 4? Or maybe 5. Okay, 4. That's pretty good. We just need 2 for enchanting table. So now that we have our diamond pick from those other diamonds. Awesome. Yes. And I'll just go ahead and mine these now. I could wait and see if we get fortune after we set up enchanting, but I think I would probably forget where these were anyway. So I might as well have 2 instead of forgetting and having none. Welcome back to Goomli's town. How's it going? I'm back here at the chicken farm, and I've made a few improvements that I just wanted to show you. I just killed them all, so there's only this one guy left in here. But first of all, I found acacia wood. There's a savanna way out that way, about, I don't know, a few hundred blocks, probably 500 blocks or so. So I switched out this little, I don't know what that's called, a red thing below his beak. I switched that out with acacia wood, and so I think that looks a little bit better. And then I also worked on this front part here, and I don't know, I just fixed it up with some fences, made it look a little nicer, and then increased the height here to 2.5 blocks or 3 blocks. So the chickens can't escape when you burn them. So those are some good improvements, I'd say. And then let's just head up here back to the house. And I've got something else I wanted to show you that I've been working on. I was running out of storage space with our one little double chest here. So I figured I needed to add a basement for some storage. But keeping with the theme of this small little house, I didn't want to go too crazy with it. So it's like a little cellar door. And then I think this is the spruce door, the spruce version of the door. And check this out. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. So we've got, this is an infinite water source, so we have one nearby. And then this is coarse dirt. I wanted to keep it, like a nice old basement feel, so no grass will grow there. And then just kind of threw boxes around to store all of our extra things that I don't use very often. So I might actually need some more dirt for this episode. So I'll grab some of that. Yeah, and then just some details, like some cracks in the wall with stairs and half slabs, stuff like that, and some vines that I grabbed. And then for lighting, there's actually, you can see those particles maybe. There's a torch hidden back there. Oops. Yeah. So there's a torch hidden back there that the chest kind of blocks the view of. So there's a torch, but at least you can't see it. And yep, so I think that is looking pretty good. Pretty useful stuff. The chicken farm's working well. As you can see, I've got 22 chicken here. And here is our project for today. So as you can see, I'm at 27 levels already. That's just from running around mining stuff mostly and then killing some mobs. And I got a few more diamond. And so we now have enough to build an enchanting table. But we need some more. We can't just build any old enchanting table, We need some cool room to house it. So I came up with a plan for a building that I think you're going to like. I really hope so. I worked on it a little bit in creative, got some ideas. and I've just laid out the beginning of it here. So let's go ahead and get started. The idea is like a kind of an old style, like European cathedral building, and they are almost always cross-shaped. I don't know if you've seen any, but they're like pretty long. They have big windows usually on the sides, which are what these are going to be the window frames that I'm working on here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's right. And then this, that. And so I thought that would be kind of a cool place to have an enchanting table, like right in basically, it's going to go in the exact center of the building. And I think that'll look pretty neat. So I've been chopping a bunch of spruce wood, as you can see, partly because I really like the look of spruce wood. It's almost the same as dark oak, but I think it actually goes with the other woods a little bit better, like the planks and stuff, most of the time, depending on what combination you're using, but I have to count those every time. Oops, wait, I need one more for the top. Oh, crap. It's okay, I can still reach. Oh, that was a real failure. A real failure. So each of these is going to be, did I already say that? Each of these is going to be a window. There we go. Want to make it pretty tall. And we're keeping with our wood builds for now. It's definitely a challenge to limit yourself like that, but I think you end up with I'm definitely ending up with some like combinations of blocks that I wouldn't necessarily normally come up with. I would almost always put like stone brick. I think that's in general like the most basic, good looking block that there is that goes with almost everything. And so not using that is actually kind of cool because my buildings don't look like things that I've already built in the past, which is good. So let me just finish this last, well, I'll just finish this window up for now. 3, 4, 5. And then we can take a look at it and see how the scale looks. Okay. So this is like the long side of the building here that I've marked out. So it'll be 1, 2, 3 windows. And then the short side here. And then this will be like mirrored on the other side. And there will also be another short end sticking out this side over here. So it'll come over here. And then in the middle where these two lines like intersect, we will put our enchanting table somewhere, should be about here-ish somewhere, I think. So yeah, I got this nice flat spot, and I think it might look pretty cool. There's like this little dip in the terrain here. So if most of our stuff, I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go. I can't decide if I want to build a lot of stuff like around this flower forest, which is such a cool biome to look at and to have your stuff in. But then I also don't want to, every building you put on there takes away a bunch of the flowers, and it's kind of big. It goes around this lake, but it's not huge. So I can't decide if I want to build things there or not. I'll probably end up, building in this kind of grassland area, and then there's another one right there. That would also be pretty good. So the end of this building, you should hopefully be able to see whenever you're, just around the area. And it should have a good view out, I think. So that will be very cool. All right, let me work on this a little bit, and I will come back to you when I've got some more done. Okay, so I just added this middle part between these two windows. I'm going to repeat that between all the windows and probably in these little gaps in the corners as well. So I'll just show you how that's done really quick. We start back one block with spruce planks. And we're going to go up to that height and then have a line of dark oak here, which is a nice background when you put trapdoors on it, because it's a little bit lighter, or I mean, the trapdoors are a little bit lighter colored. So with the dark, basically that you can see through the trapdoors, gives a nice contrast. And then to make these windows look a little more round, I add a slab on top and then stairs here. And then, let's see, let's just start. The roof basically starts kind of from here, and it's going to be in spruce, I think. I can't really decide on the roof color. I've been having trouble. I don't want it to be too much, too much lighter wood or too much darker wood for the whole building. So, but it'll be something like this. Yeah. And then, ouch. We'll do fences here. I think 3 down here. Yeah, that's right. And then dark oak slabs there, fences here. And we need stairs. Dark oak stairs right there. So that's kind of the pattern. And then the windows will just be filled with just normal glass panes. Or maybe we have to see if this will look good. But it would be cool to try some stained glass. If the stained glass doesn't work on these side windows, I was planning on having basically like the entrance is down there probably, and then at the ends here probably have like huge windows. And so maybe we could do stained glass in those, or maybe have another door over here, or both. You might be able to do a door underneath like a big window, which would be cool too. Okay, where was I building? Yeah. So I think that looks pretty decent. I don't want to get too many horizontal lines. Like this row of trapdoors is a little bit like a line going all the way across, but I think that the top of the window breaks it up enough so that it still looks pretty good. So I think that's pretty acceptable anyway. So next I'll go ahead and just build a cross section of the roof that I'm planning on doing, and then I will show it to you once I'm done. What do you think? What do you think? I feel like it looks pretty decent so far. I just finished off this side so you could get a good idea of what it'll look like when it's done. I haven't done anything on the ends yet. We might have to save that for later. But yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. There's this one little weird thing. I might have to change one of these log blocks just because the fence connects over there, but of course, yeah, it doesn't connect to the stair on the other side. So that looks a little weird. I don't know. It's not too bad though. But I might be able to change that to a stair or something up there. Oh, Skelly. Oh, jeez. Haha, one shot after he's taken burn damage. Okay, and then, yeah, the other part is the roof. So it's kind of like a little bit of a concave curve, which I think looks pretty nice, and I think it's more of as far as I remember, it's a little bit more like the shape of a cathedral. So probably some of them have it sloped the other way. Or I guess, did I say concave? I meant convex. That's convex when it curves out like that. And yeah, so there's definitely a lot of room for like a really big window here, which I think would be cool. Something like that. And then we'll have to do a bunch of work on the inside here to make it look right now. I mean, obviously I didn't do anything to it. It's just the blocks from the outside. So we'll do a lot of detailing, hopefully, and make it look good in here too. I'm thinking maybe some armor stands. I've actually never built an armor stand before, so some armor stands kind of lining the walls with armor. I guess that would take a lot of iron, but yeah, we can do it eventually. And then here's where the enchanting table would go, like right in the middle. And then bookshelves would be like around here, something like that. We might want to do it. I don't know, we might want to like lower this down into the floor a little bit and kind of have a couple stairs going down or something. And then the other option would be we could put it at the end here too. Maybe move it up kind of on a ledge. We might have to modify those windows, but that could be cool as well. But I think, I don't know, for now I'm thinking just right in the middle would be neat. So yeah, that's the progress so far. I did, so I don't know if you remembered me mentioning in episode 2 that my mic was taped to a desk lamp, which it was. It was pretty hilarious. It actually worked. It actually worked okay, but definitely not, a long-term setup. So I actually ordered a desktop mic stand, and I don't know if you notice any difference in sound quality at all, but man, it's way nicer. So it just like sits out on the side and then comes over, which is super great. And then what else happened? I ordered my little adapter that I need to actually be able to hear the game sound while I'm recording, which I currently can't do. So if like there's a creeper behind me or something, I have no idea. I can't hear him. But I ordered that, and oh man, it looks like the shipping on that might take forever. I think I ordered it from like who knows what country. So hopefully I get that soon though. And then as you can see, I got a carrot. I just killed a zombie and going randomly. So now we have carrots, which is awesome. A second food source. And of course we can do fun stuff with rabbits and pigs. But actually I think the next thing, other than finishing up this build here, will be probably some sort of cow farm. Or maybe, I don't know if I'm thinking farm on that one or just, dang it, I ruined that. I don't have a hoe. Maybe not an actual farm, but more of like an aesthetic build, like with a barn and kind of a ranch area or something like that. I don't know, ranch? Is that pasture? Pasture, that's the word I was thinking of. Somewhere out here could be cool, or maybe over in that other area I was talking about. So yeah, that's the progress so far, and I think I'll probably finish up all these bits, basically all the stuff that I've done so far here. I'll finish it like around the rest of the building, and then we can continue on with like these end parts and maybe a little bit of the inside next time. So floating islands are cool and all, but man, when it's just these little tiny things, like a block or two in the air, really bothers me. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but you could see this one from the house over there, and it was killing me. So there we go. Problem solved. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed hanging out in Goomli's town today. I think, from here you can tell it's looking pretty cool so far, I think. So hopefully we get a few more buildings done coming up, and it'll actually start looking like a town. And yeah, awesome. Okay, so I will see you next episode. Have a good one. Bye.